as you know, I'm a workaholic, and yeah, I love to work. It's something that even if I took some time to step back a little bit due to anxiety. I First of all, it's not just that I love to work. I live from my work. So even if I take some time because I work so much, I have a lot of leeway. I have singles until I have all my singles uploaded until the 16th of July. So I'm releasing every Friday. Plus, I do other things. So it's not it's not hard for me to take 10 days and do nothing. But it used to be very hard. It used to be something that would like kind of, I'm not working, but my head is at work. So I keep thinking about my work, and I'm, you know, just the work. Oh my God, what about this? What about that? Etc. Etc. These can affect you at a point and stress you in a bit. Hello, Maman Dalia, ça va? These can affect you at a point because you kind of cannot let go. And because you cannot let go, you end up always thinking about your work and not being able to just enjoy some time, enjoy work, enjoy, and sometimes just unplug. And that's really what I did when I went in these holidays with my wife. I really decided to not do nothing, to really, yeah, to really go and help her out on and take some me time, take some husband and wife time. It was kind of, it's very strange. You don't really realize how I Want You remixes and Caribbean Soul. Let me see that. Let me check it out. Because you are now Caribbean Soul. Let's see. Bulletproof Vest. That's not here. Was it in the Caribbean Soul CD? Which one else? I Want You remixes. Let me see. Kaysha, I Want You. I don't have I Want You remixes? Oh, there you go. I Want You Club remix, Candy Zook remix. Oh, I never released that one. Interesting. Let me see. I Want You remixes. Oh, it's been out on compilations, but I didn't put it out in as. Well, bro, listen. Yeah. Send it to me. What am I playing? Yeah, listen. Send it to me. Send me a message on Instagram or whatever, or if you have my email, just send them in Wave. Send me those in Wave, and I don't know if you know how to turn them from CD to Wave. Yeah, send them to me, so I won't have to run after them. Send me the whole, both CD completely. I don't have all my masters. I think I started really taking care of having all my masters around 2007, maybe 2006. And a lot of the drives, so that was before I used SSDs. And a lot of the drives that have that contain a lot of my studio sessions, a lot of them, because they are hard drives, they started not working. So a lot of them are just non-functioning functioning drive, and I have to take them to stores. And I had them like in one of my storages. I have a lot of, like, I have, I think, 4 hard drives from everything that I recorded between 2003 and 2007, maybe, in drives that are not is those big glassy drives, and a lot of them are not reliable anymore. You know, when you plug them, they do. So what I need to do is just take them to a computer shop and see if they can open them first of all, and then give me everything on SSDs. Because nowadays, what I do, I have SSDs with, I have all my masters now in a drive that is also backup on a separate drive that I just keep in its box in my storage there. Plus everything is backed up in the cloud. So, and plus everything is also backed up on Dropbox. So I have access to all my masters all around the world, but I only have, I think there's a lot of albums that I don't have, but there's a lot of albums that since I had the CDs, I just took the CDs and I turned them into WAV files. A few of them I don't have, like the early stuff, like I think first Eligio album. Those I have them since I have the CDs, so I did the work. But a few of the CDs that I released, I don't have the sessions, which is more important than the masters to me, because if I had the sessions, I could take some of my old songs like One Love, like Question My Heart, like Motema, or even Telephone, the early songs, and do remixes, do remix singles. So I'm still, but I'm just working on those things whenever I have the time. But those drives and a few of the cassettes that I have, I need to find a place, like a computer place, and just tell them, hey, listen, see if you can save whatever is in these drives and copy everything on SSDs, and just call me when the SSDs are ready. I have to do that. But yeah, if you have those CDs, yes, please send me both CDs. I think Caribbean Soul, maybe on the CD version I put those songs. I'm not sure. I don't remember those songs being recorded for Caribbean Soul. But hey, listen, if you have them, just send them to me. Send me both. I Want You remixes and the Caribbean Soul. I think that I Want You remixes have everything. But hey, send me just both CDs. Just turn everything into WAV files and send it my way. I was happy to see you in Istanbul having fun. The king is. Yeah, listen, it was great. Like I'm saying, it was great to just. I didn't. You know what? My wife told me, hey, if you want to do your live shows from the hotel, just take your camera, because I have 2 cameras. I have the vlog camera that I use to film the vlogs, and I have this camera. And it's on its own tripod. And she was like, hey, listen, you know what? Just take the just take the tripod and your camera and the cables and everything you need, a laptop, so you can do club shada from Istanbul. It's so that you don't feel that it's because of me. You can do your work and your show and etc. And I was like, actually, no. Let me just take 10 days of holidays and really not do nothing except, enjoy the city with you, visit. You know me, if there's something that I'm not, is a tourist. It's something that I don't enjoy doing. Tourist stuff. Going to places, visiting places, like, it's not my thing. Maybe because I've been around the world, but in a different way. I've been around the world many times, but as a performer. So when you come somewhere as a performer, the people who invite you are not here to guide you through the city. The people who invite you are here to just put you in a hotel and tell you get some rest. You arrive around usually end of the day or afternoon, and yeah, listen. They tell you, hey, we pick you up to dinner at 8 and to do the sound check. You do the sound check. You go to dinner, and then around 10 they let you digest, maybe have some sleep, watch TV, whatever you want to do, and they tell you, hey, we pick you up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. Because the show is at 4 or the show is at 3 a.m., whatever. So they pick you up an hour before the show, and you tell them, hey, listen, when the club is packed or when it's at the capacity you want, just give us a call, and we get ready. And because we want to arrive at the club half an hour before the show, we don't want to be there for hours waiting for the people to get in. So don't call us if the place is not, if the place is empty and the people are not there yet or whatever. Call us when you want us to perform in half an hour. We want to arrive there half an hour before performing, because staying in a backstage, you might be tired, and I'd rather sleep 2 hours or 3 hours before my show than being there backstage waiting and having people come in and out and whatever, or having your friends or whatever. Like, I like to be very organized in my shows. I like to arrive half an hour before, perform. I mean, when we arrive, we handle any business that is done, because usually we ask 50% at the reservation. So when we arrive at the club, the first thing we ask is to be installed in the backstage where people don't see us, in the office usually, or backstage if the clubs have them. Usually they have. Once we are here and we have our juice or water, the second thing we ask is the rest of the 50%. That's the first thing we ask. Once we have that and everything is fine, then my manager tell me, oh, it's okay. So usually this takes half an hour. Talk with the DJ, explain to them the songs that I'm going to do, the order that it is, and if anything is different, whatever, we'll let you know. And or if it's just a mega mix, because these days I have so many songs, I just do a half an hour mix of all my songs. Just everything is mixed. So I just tell the DJ, listen, when you hear my name, you just put play and you don't ask yourself no question until the end. And once this is done, we go back to the backstage. I change myself. I use a towel to dry myself if I sweat. And then once I'm ready, have a drink, a glass of water, juice, whatever. Talk to the boss, congratulations, whatever, thank you for whatever. And then it's time for me to go to the photo shoots. Then every fan, we stay there, and then we do a line where we start doing photos one by one with everybody. So everybody has like 1, 2, 3 minutes to talk and do the photos and etc. And then this takes maybe an hour to have all the people who want to do a photo. So depending of the size of the club or the number of people who want to do photo, usually it's like 50 people, maybe 100 people, depends. And once this is done, it's 5 a.m. usually, and we're like, okay, maybe we have a last drink in a VIP section, and then it's time to take us back to the hotel. 5 a.m. we're at the hotel, we take some sleep, and in the morning we in the train or the plane and back to either the next city or where we came from. And so these last year it was even worse, because my manager would come from Paris and I would come from Lisbon. So we meet usually at the airport or at the hotel, and then after that we kiss goodbye at the airport. It was nice to see you soon. She goes to Paris, I go to Portugal. And so I've been in so many cities that I didn't really visit. Sometimes you stay a whole week somewhere, so that's different. That you have time to chill, to enjoy, to watch how it is around, etc., etc. But when you are in places like the way I go to places to work, you go to a lot of cities and you don't really see them. I mean, yeah, you might see a little bit when you are in the car going to the restaurant, or if they want to show you something specific. But I've been in a bunch of cities that if I like the city, I come back by myself. But I've been to a bunch, I'm talking about hundreds of cities where I've been to, where I just been to the hotel, to the club, and to the airport, or the train station, and that's it. And it's fine for me. I don't, like I told you, I've never been a guy who want to visit all the places and see the this and that. It's not my thing. Never been my thing. But so the first time I went to travel with my wife 8 years ago, in Thailand. So it's different. I'm a Buddhist, so when I go to Thailand, this is the times where I like to go in the Buddhist temples. So those are things I went to do with her because yeah, it's my energy out there, and so I went to those places. I do the offerings of fruits, of flowers, of mangoes to the gods, and etc. So in a way, we did a little bit of sightseeing, and I mean, I've been more and more enjoying the cities. Architecture is something I like. So by when I start doing less shows, I start being more interested in where I was. When back in the days, I was interested not in the places where I was, but more in the people. I came for the people. I came to make the people smile, to make the people enjoy the music, to share emotions. When and now that I don't do that much shows, I did only one show in 2020. It's, yeah, when I go to a city, actually, yeah, I look around, I see things, and yeah, listen, my wife loves going to the shopping centers, the malls, and etc. So I was like, I think to me it's a thing where now I know I can put it in my mind that I'm going, and we're gonna go in places, and we're gonna like wake up early in the morning and go sightseeing and find places to buy stuff. When yeah, back in the days, it was really not that's really not my thing. But it's interesting that on this trip, not only I had the patience, more or less, but I also didn't think about work. I didn't think about releases. I didn't think about oh, I should be on Club Shada today. Like I really knew. When I decide to just remove myself from something for 10 days, I really like, yeah, I do it, and I'm actually chilling, and I didn't feel like, oh my god, oh, I'm losing episodes. Are they gonna be there when they're gonna? Oh, you see what I mean? It's something where yeah, it's great to be there. Thank you so much. We have to with our wives. It's important. They need to feel the support.